33 kilometers off the coast of Sao Paulo, Brazil, sits a 43-hectare rock completely closed to the public. It's an island so dangerous it has been under strict government lockdown since the 1920s, heavily patrolled by naval warships. You cannot buy a ticket here. The only people permitted to land are authorized researchers, and they are required by federal law to bring a certified physician and pre-staged antivenom. For centuries, local maritime folklore offered a terrifying explanation for this isolation. The legend claimed that pirates deliberately dropped thousands of deadly vipers onto the island to guard a massive hidden chest of stolen Incan treasure. But extensive expeditions and deep-sea diving operations have confirmed there is no pirate gold, and the famous coastal stories of a lighthouse keeper's family being wiped out by a massive snake attack? Completely fabricated. The gold is a myth, but the danger is very real. The absolute ban on civilian access serves a purpose opposite to the pirate folklore. The Brazilian government maintains this isolation to protect the snakes from human interference. Slithering through the tree canopy is a highly sought-after biological asset. International smugglers routinely risk their lives navigating this lethal environment to steal it. The naval patrols protect a living, multi-billion-dollar medical commodity from international smuggling rings. This map shows the Brazilian coast 11,000 years ago. Rising seas drowned a physical land bridge, trapping mainland pit vipers. The stranded snakes faced an immediate biological crisis: 0 ground-dwelling mammals, no rodents, and no new food arriving. Facing starvation, the isolated vipers rapidly adapted. They moved off the forest floor, climbing high into the tree canopy, and learned to ambush the only prey available: migratory seabirds stopping to rest on the branches. But hunting birds in trees presents a severe logistical problem. On the ground, a snake can bite a rat and track it through the brush as it slows down. In a tree, if a snake bites a bird with standard venom, the bird has enough time to fly away and die over the ocean, leaving the snake to starve. But on this island, evolution ruthlessly selected for speed. Over millennia, this geographic isolation produced an entirely distinct species, the golden lancehead pit viper, easily recognizable by its slender build and sun-bleached yellow coloration. To stop a bird before it could leave the branch, the snake developed venom 3 to 5 times more potent than its mainland relatives. A single strike is engineered to induce rapid hemorrhaging and massive blood clotting failure almost instantly. Being cut off from the mainland forced a common reptile to evolve into one of the fastest-acting biological weapons on the planet. Here is the strange medical paradox of the golden lancehead. The chemical mechanisms that make its venom so lethal are exactly what pharmaceutical companies need. This split-screen visualization shows the venom's dual nature. On the left, it rapidly crashes a bird's blood pressure and alters clotting. But in controlled microscopic doses, that exact same ability to manipulate blood vessels translates to treating human hypertension and cardiovascular diseases. There is massive historical precedent for this. The golden lancehead has a common relative on the mainland, the Bothrops jararaca. In the 1970s, scientists successfully isolated a specific peptide from the venom of that mainland cousin, bringing the biology out of the wilderness into laboratories. That extracted compound was used to develop captopril, the world's first widely used ACE inhibitor. It revolutionized blood pressure medication globally and generated billions of dollars in revenue. Because the golden lancehead's venom is significantly more potent and chemically complex than its mainland counterpart, medical researchers view it as the next major frontier for regulating blood pressure, for managing dangerous clots, and studying tumor growth. The island's lethality is its value. This potent venom provides the chemical blueprint for humanity's most advanced cardiovascular treatments. This density map plots the remaining snake population, revealing its fragility. The global population is just 2,000 to 4,000 highly inbred snakes, confined entirely to a tiny patch of forest on this 43-hectare rock. Because they exist nowhere else, the demand for them is staggering. Criminal wildlife smugglers frequently brave the lethal canopy to illegally capture live specimens. A single golden lancehead fetches between $10,000 and $30,000 on the international black market, purchased by unauthorized pharmaceutical researchers and private collectors. This necessity reframes the concept of the forbidden island. The military presence creates a model of exclusionary conservation, protecting a species by physically preventing contact. By strictly controlling physical access and directing all legal research through authorized biomedical centers, the Brazilian government ensures this chemical goldmine isn't exploited to extinction. Nature's brutal adaptations forced by an ancient climate shift hold far more value than any buried pirate treasure. Protecting the world's most terrifying predator is actually a crucial step in protecting humanity's medical future.